So today what we're doing is we're exercising with many of our healthcare partners. We have over 80 volunteers here today to put together a medical shelter. So this is something that we would do in times of emergencies when the community needed to evacuate. And we would expect to see participants here that would be coming to a medical shelter that are medically fragile, but if you have special needs that cannot be accommodated over in a general population shelter, then this would be the place for them.
The victim comes in and they have a scenario, and we work from that scenario. So if we find out if they should be in the shelter or not, and if they should be in the shelter, then we move them into the nursing unit. If they have maybe a medical emergency or something that should be looked at by the doctor, then they go to the doctor.
Part of that triage includes evaluating for the presence of a mental health condition that could be established or just acutely in need of treatment. So that's my involvement actually is to consult in those cases and propose the next steps in the treatment. It's going well. I'm surprised it's really busy, so they planned this exercise really well. We got hit very quickly, mental health, with several cases. It's fun. It's a fun exercise, but it lets you see the seriousness of the possibility of some of these disasters and be prepared for it.
We also have CERT teams. So these are people that don't normally work together. And so what we're looking for is, can we provide just-in-time training to help them understand their roles and responsibilities, and then assign them appropriately based on how we identify them from previous training and exercises, and then putting them in the roles and making sure they have the resources that they need to do the job.
After getting involved with the Red Cross and the CERT, I decided to go back to City College, and I got my EMT certification just so I'd have one more tool in the toolbox. So for me, this is actually quite fun. It's just my way of giving back to the community. We live in an area that, if a disaster strikes, we could really be put in a big hurting between an earthquake or a tsunami. And not only did I want my family to be prepared, but I'd like to be able to offer more once my family was taken care of.
We try to exercise once a year or every 18 months, just to make sure that we're updating our plans and policies and procedures, and that we have identified the right medical resources and equipment that we need. Things are flowing really smoothly. We have a little bit more space than we practiced last year, so it's nice to actually do it in the Thunderdome and to partner with UCSB and to tie into UCSB Student Health. The just-in-time training, people seem really confident in their roles. So I think we got the right people doing the right jobs, and that's really critical to the success of the exercise.